Got it down.
Okay, now, are we ready to start again?
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
restarted
we
it.
good.
All right, so now let's talk about how to compose an essay. So the very first thing you're going to have is a hook. The next thing that you're going to have is all the introductory material that leads into your thesis. This needs to be a minimum of 3 sentences, minimum. We will also call this paragraph of development, POD, paragraph of development. Then you're going to end with your thesis that will have your 3 subclaims. This sentence right here becomes what I call the road map. How many of y'all have ever used your cell phone for Google Maps or what's the other map thing? Another
Waze?
Huh?
Is it Waze?
I don't know, there's something. Anyway, so you get out Google Maps and say, hey, Google Maps, how do I get to, and it gives you step-by-step directions, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it takes it down to turn left in 0.2 miles or 1,000 feet or whatever, right? Well, your thesis statement is just like that. It's going to tell your reader, your audience, how your essay is going to proceed. So your thesis statement is crucial for your paper. Now, your body paragraphs are all very similar. The exception is the very first paragraph. Excuse me, the very first body paragraph. What makes the body paragraph different this time around is that this one always needs either a transitional sentence or a transitional phrase. Because you ended the introduction with your thesis statement. Then you're going to have your topic sentence, and then you're going to have supporting sentences. Now, your supporting sentences, this is where you're going to talk about the main point of your paragraph, you're going to give your evidence, you're going to give credit to the person that you're citing. And then the body paragraph can end one of 2 ways. You can end with a concluding sentence and make the first sentence down here a transitional sentence, or you can end with a transitional sentence and make this a topic sentence. So you get a little bit of choice. So I walked out the body paragraphs for you. Then we come to the conclusion. Now, what is the very first sentence in your conclusion?
Thesis?
Your thesis statement. Should it be the exact same words as what was in the introduction? You are right, Kenna. You are right, Tanner. No, it is not the same. You want to use different words. What comes next?
The topic sentences.
Right. So, this part, number 2 and number 3, this is the so what, why does it matter, why should I care? So what, why does it matter, and why should I care? Sometimes professors will literally write on your papers, so, and put a question mark. Because they're like, why did you just tell me all this? Why should it matter? So it's in the last paragraph that you want to highlight what you talked about, and you want to remind the reader why it's important. And then the very last sentence of your essay is a lasting thought. It's the very last thing your reader's going to read. What is it that you want them to remember about your essay? Because it's always the first and the last sentence that everybody remembers. Very few people remember everything in between, unless you're like me, and you literally want to dissect people's writings. Yes? Any questions about the parts of an essay?